long time no see. It has been a long, what, 2 months now since I've done a video for you guys on my oral care. So I am now going to the orthodontist. I go every 6 months just for a recheck, make sure all my retainers and everything are still in good shape and that my teeth haven't gone out of alignment too terribly bad. I've never skipped a night wearing my retainers, and I have been out of braces now for a year in August, September, October, a year and almost 3 months. So yeah, this is kind of like my 1 year post braces checkup. So hopefully everything goes good. I'm sure it will. I haven't had any issues with my permanent bonded retainer since they last redid my rebonding on one of the teeth. So that seems to be going pretty good. I do have a couple little like areas of my teeth that have moved on me, but not like anything that's, you know, like huge, a big deal or anything. My canine here has turned back a little bit, which caused it to kind of shift off of my first premolar there. And the way that I can really tell that is because I had IPR done in between those two teeth, so you can see where it's unleveling right there. I'll have to do a close-up and show you guys what I'm talking about. But other than that, everything seems to be going good. The last clear retainer that I had done, my teeth, of course, I don't know if it's because, you know, they do, you know, settle and they shift a little bit when your braces come off. But this tooth right here, always, it is so painful when I take that clear bonded retainer, what in the world am I talking about? When I take my clear SX retainer off, it's like painful to come off. I'm not even kidding. So I try to not wear that one as much, but I do wear it because it does help my bite, because it is the only retainer that, as far as the clear ones go, that actually has my wisdom teeth in it, besides the ones that I did with just retainers. Which, speaking of, you guys, you can now use my promo code to get a free set of putty. So it's no longer 10% off, but you do get a free set of putty. So if you want to go check out that video, I'll have it linked below this video in description, and I'll also put like a little iCard up here in the corner. Just be aware that if there's any changes with just retainers, you do want to check out just retainers theirself and make sure, you know, of any changes, because my video is, you know, a couple months old and promo codes change over time, and I was just recently made aware of this myself. So I did want to kind of update you guys with that since I'm doing this video here. So I am just now getting out of the orthodontist. Everything went really good. I had a long wait because they have a lot of people that were out today being sick and everything. It's a wondrous, joyful time of the year for all that. Everything looks good. He said my teeth look great, being out of braces for a year. Of course, I've not missed, you know, a night being in retainers. He adjusted my Holly retainer a little bit on this area here, probably because he noticed how this tooth is kind of like wanting to go over that one a little bit. But other than that, everything is doing really, really good. He said as long as I keep up with good oral hygiene and good oral health, he said that the permanent bonded retainer down here is good to go. He said if it were an issue where I was having, you know, like a lot of plaque built up or anything like that, they would remove it. But he said right now I'm kind of just in the end zone here. So I go back now in a year, unless any time before that I need to go and have like my retainers fixed, or I'm having any issues with my teeth or whatever. But other than that, they'll send me a postcard in the mail to schedule again for a year, so I'll go back next November. I actually have a dentist appointment next month on the, I want to say the 6th for my dental cleaning, and I'm actually going to, it's the same, like I have the same dentist, but it's their sister location. So they take patients in on Fridays, which are like really good days for us to get in on. So my husband is actually now wanting me to schedule him there because it is all new technology there. You just have the same dentist. So he's having issues at his dentist because he's had his appointment rescheduled now 3 times. 2 of the 3 were from the dentist themselves, and every time they have to reschedule, they push it out like by a month or more. So you're not getting your timely cleanings done, and he's got periodontal disease. So it's like, you shouldn't really be pushing those appointments out like that. You should be getting those patients in, you know, as soon as possible if you can. But he's been having issues, so they pushed him out until December 13th. But I know I can get him in where I go a lot sooner. That is why I didn't stick with them as well, because they just could not keep you within a good time frame to get your dental cleanings and all that done. I don't really have a whole lot to update on, even though it's been a couple months since I've done a video update for you guys. I did just recently do my white whisk style. I do that once a month. If you don't know what that is, I have a video. I'll link it up here in a card and also down below. I also have a promo code for you guys that you can use, and it is a expensive whitening kit. And you guys, with my promo code, you can get one heck of a deal. So check that out in the description below this video as well. The results are astonishing, amazing, quick, easy. You will be glad you did it. So many different flavors to choose from. If you have teeth sensitivity, you don't have to worry about that because they provide peroxide free. So that helps kind of keep the sensitivity down. And I have teeth sensitivity, and I've never had issues with white whisk style. I have with Crest 3D White. That's never been a saint to me, so I do not use that brand. Also, we recently just had a really bad storm come through where I live, and the storm that came through was, it was wrecking. So we were standing outside on our porch, and we knew we had some storms coming in, but we didn't know that it was going to be anything this significant. The winds picked up, and my husband was like, whoa, those are some strong winds, and we got some woods behind our house, and I got video of it. Actually, I can show you guys. They lost their door. We're losing shingles, basketball goals.
This must be signs of a tornado.
It's something.
Oh my God, are those mine?
I think so, Tim. Holy cow, it like uprooted. That sucker.
I got a feeling my semi truck is damaged. I gotta look.
Oh, they gotta go straight. Ooh. Yikes.
Oh shit, this is gonna be bad.
And so the winds were picking up and the trees were blowing, and we started to realize that it was more serious than what we expected by standing outside and watching all this wind, because man-sized shingles went flying off of our roof, and our trampoline flipped upside down. It got mangled up, and it's sadly misplaced. We had a whole fence line come down in our backyard, and when I seen this tricycle at my neighbor's house going down the driveway, and then it just went whoosh straight up the road with the wind. I mean, this bike was going like probably 30 miles an hour, if not more. And I was like, wow, this is pretty serious. So after everything calmed down, I was like, whoa, what was that? Was that like a mini tornado? What the heck? Come to find out, we did have rotation. It was like directly above our house, and I thought it was just our little area that got hit with all this wind. But when it was all said and done with, we got in the truck and we went driving around to inspect, and it tore up our whole town. Like, there's trees on top of houses. There was even one fatality. A gentleman was outside trying to pick up debris, and during the course of the storm, a tree fell on him. It was awful. So it was really, really bad. I did not expect the storm to have even been that bad. I mean, even though we, you know, suffered a little bit of damage to our home and, you know, our property, it doesn't measure up to someone losing their life. Like, that's so sad. And we were without power. They just got everybody's power back on after a whole week, and it was brisk. I mean, cold. Luckily, our neighbor, because we used to have a generator, but we didn't have it anymore. We ended up selling it because we used it for our camper, and we got rid of our camper, so we thought, we don't need our generator. Boy, was I wrong. So we ended up having to go out of state to buy another generator. During the time that we were without power, our neighbor had one, and he let us hook up to it to keep our food in our fridge cold. The only thing that, you know, we got bummed out about is a lot of our clothes like got soiled and soured because we weren't able to do laundry, and I kept trying to separate it all and keep it all spread out so that wet towels and rags weren't laying on top of our regular clothes. But sometimes you can't escape that. So I had to go to the laundromat and do a lot of laundry, which is not cheap. I've not done a laundromat in years. We had over 30,000 people where we live without power, and a lot of telephone poles were down. There were trees laying over lines. There was a tree laying across our road. It was halfway blocking. Our neighbor up the road from us, she lost her beautiful tree. It was all tore up. I mean, you would think, seeing the damage, that we actually had a tornado rip through, but we didn't. They said it was straight line winds, but we seen the rotation above our house. They said that there was funnel clouds, but nothing ever touched the ground. But there was definitely activity of rotation, so it was just a really bad mix. They said it just happened to have all mixed right here in our town. So yeah, crazy. If you guys have any video requests for me, don't be afraid to hop on here and comment and ask me what you want to see. There are certain things that I'm not going to show. I don't like to do close-ups of my teeth, of my mouth, unless I'm actually specifically showing you guys things. But when I'm getting requests for that kind of thing, over a course of me filming and documenting my braces journey and everything, I've begun to realize that there is actually some really weird people out there with fetishes of people's oral hygiene and dental health and all that stuff. So if any of you are watching this video and you are wanting to film your experience, just be aware and prepare yourself for the ugly world, because there are some really provoking and ugly people out there. I don't really know any other polite way to put it. Another great thing that I really like about where I go for my orthodontist, I'm really pleased with the decision that I chose to go with them, because they're so polite and caring. Like, I've said that so many times in my videos, and I can never say it enough. But every year around Christmas time, they're always doing like a little Christmas party for all their patients and everything to come around and bring their families and children, because they always have Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus there. And this year they said they were doing professional pictures, and they were going to try to do them outdoors, weather permitting. And of course they always have hot cocoa and little festive Christmas snacks and things like that. So I'm looking forward to that, because who doesn't love a little festivity in their life? I recommend finding a dentist or a orthodontist, or, you know, something like that that's very family oriented, you know, and really connects with all their patients, and keeps you informed and up to date on all of what's new at their office and practice. Take your time searching for an orthodontist. Don't just go with the first one. You know, you can usually get your free estimates and like evaluations for free without it costing you anything at many orthodontists. You know, just take your time choosing the right one. Go on Yelp or Google and see which one has the best rating. Go on their Facebook pages and see what people have said about them and all the kinds of things that they do and they share on their page. I choose to go to places that are family oriented, because I want to feel comfortable when I'm going, especially to the dentist or orthodontist. There's a lot of people that have anxiety with that kind of thing, so you definitely want to choose one that's right up your alley, that makes you comfortable and not afraid or have anxiety. While I have you guys here in a video, I wanted to also go ahead and announce a giveaway from a watch company, as well as a great discount from a bracelet company. So men and women, be ready for this, because this is pretty awesome. So I recently was contacted from a company called Jord. It is pronounced differently than you would read it. It is Jord, but if you're pronouncing it correctly, it is Jode, Yode. They have the finest craft watches that you can possibly ever see and come across. Their watches are made with real KOA wood. And you see my band here, this is the real wood. It came in a nice box. You can actually get the boxes engraved. You can get your watches engraved too if it's available, depending on the watch that you get. But this here is the rose gold and KOA. It is their newest watch that I'm reviewing for you guys. It's the women's. It's also available in another color. I think it's like a bluish turquoise color. And I'll have all their information in the description below this video, as well as my Instagram page link, because that is where you're going to find the link to enter for this giveaway. So Jord is going to be giving away $100 to put towards any one of their watches, men or women styles, for you to use. And the giveaway ends on November 10th, 2019. This is worldwide. So as long as you're 18 and over, you are available to enter. If you are younger than 18, you can get your parents' consent to enter in this giveaway. But I have a link that is found on my Instagram page. I'll link it below in description to see if it will take you there, but it is linked on my Instagram page in my bio. But I'll also have Jord's website linked as well, so that you guys can go check out all their watches and everything about them. But they're beautiful. I mean, this one, I'm amazed. I'm not a watch wearing person at all. And when they contacted me, I seen this piece and I thought, man, that is so beautiful. And it's got Swarovski crystals in it. And this one here is the Cora Polaris. Let me see if I can't take this off. And it comes off really nicely. You can actually measure your wrist to get the right size of watch that you want. But it's got two little clasps here that you squeeze. This is a automatic watch, so when it's sitting for a certain period of time, it will stop running. So whenever you go to put it on, it does start to tick again. You'll just have to reset your time on this little dial here, pull it out, turn it, put it back in when you're done. But it features, it's gonna be kind of hard to see because of how the hour is on my watch right now, but it features the little dipper. You see the crystal here, 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 and right behind that hand, and then it goes up to the 12 o'clock hour. Just very, very awesome, nice detail. And the back of it, you can actually see that? So you can see it working its magic. I love that. And even right here in the center, if I can, let me flip my camera around. There we go. See it working there? How cool is that? And then, like I said, the back of it, if it would focus. It's kind of hard to get it to focus, but it is made with real KOA wood. That is awesome. It actually came with a polishing tube for you to keep the wood shiny and nourished so that it doesn't go dull. But it's such a beautiful piece. And like I said, I'm not a watch wearing person, but when I seen this and they contacted me, I thought, why not? And ever since, I've been wearing my watch. I love it. It's just a really amazing piece. So winner gets $100 off emailed to them. There is a link for you to go enter. I'll have it in the description below this video along with my Instagram. Not just one person is going to win. One person's going to win $100 off any of their watches, but everybody who enters gets 10% off anyways emailed to them. And also, if you're a late entry, you're still gonna get 5% off. It's such a beautiful piece. You have to enter in this giveaway. This would make a beautiful gift for somebody, whether it's for Christmas or Valentine's or anniversary, whatever it may be. But I really like how it's got that, what is it? Sapphire crystals is what it says. And it's designed in St. Louis. And the band here is stainless steel. So, you know, very good quality. So you don't have to worry about anything going dull. It's made of good quality. So the other piece of jewelry that I want to show you guys is this beautiful handcrafted bracelet. This is hand crocheted. A very beautiful piece, and you can actually see some of the fuzzies sticking out from the beads. That's from where it's crocheted. So it's not just like a bunch of beads put together on a piece of string. This is actually crocheted, and it can fit any wrist size. And I've put that to the test by putting this bracelet on my husband's big hand, and It didn't stretch it out or anything. It is a little tight when you first get your bracelet and you put it on your wrist, but it does kind of open up a little bit and expand to your wrist size, and it stays that way. And so I really like it for that reason. So one size fits all. The bracelet are these cute little glass beads, and they come in so many different colors and options. They got so many awareness bracelets that you can choose from as well. I can't exactly remember what mine is from. Actually, here you can see some of the cloth right there. But a lot of people wear them in doubles and triples just because they're a nice little fashion statement. But the name of the company is called Sashka, and this is a little sticker that they sent to me with my bracelet. And you can actually buy these as well, separate. And it also came in this cute little drawstring bag with their card. These are also separate, you can purchase as well. But this card right here on the back, it's got a little saying that says, this bracelet was hand crocheted bead by a skilled artisan in the Kathmandu Valley of Nepal. Your purchase empowers women to rise above poverty through fair trade. So that's really awesome. It also came with a little postcard here, and on this side it says Sashka company bracelets will roll on over any hand size. It may feel snug at first, keep rolling, they will not break. Every bracelet comes with a lifetime guarantee. That's pretty cool. Now, if you go to my Instagram, you can see where I'm going to share a picture of my bracelet featuring this promo code and announcement with their bracelet. You can use code INSTA30 and get 30% off your entire order, which is pretty awesome. These bracelets run anywhere from $20 and up, depending on how many you get. Sometimes you can get little kits where you get like doubles and triples for the bracelets, but it's so cute. It's so cute, and it's lightweight. It's not heavy. You almost can't even tell it's on, but it's very twistable. But it's a very beautiful piece of jewelry, and I really like the story behind it. So I'm excited and pleased to announce this promotion that they're offering for all of my followers, friends, and subscribers on all my social media platforms. So go follow me on Instagram, guys, if you want to enter in the giveaway by Jord for the watch, $100 off. Also, like I said, 10% off goes to everybody who enters in that giveaway. And if you're a late entrant, you will still get 5% off of your order. These also make great little gift ideas. My daughter loves it. And so I'm looking into getting her some for Christmas. And use code INSTA30 for 30% off your entire order. I will have Sashka's links all in the description below this video as well. Go check out my Instagram for all of the know. And I will see you guys again for my next update. Bye, guys.